եկանք գժանոցը եկավ էլի ապեր գժանոց սերն էլաստիկա բրիդը
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So, how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Cafu. Now he's off and running. Ball played for Kökçü. Passing is crisp and sharp. Roberto Carlos. No, looking for a runner. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Bellingham. Pedro Neto looking to run onto it. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto going face to face with his great rival.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Engages and forces him off the ball. Hazard couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that...
Torres! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Celtic with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bellingham attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. And the pass is intercepted. Great vision. Oh, well measured. He's in space and looking for options. Bellingham. Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, it's Van Basten. Not quite on the same wavelength.
Celtic clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be...
Azar! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Celtic are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab it.
It's a mighty effort! In he goes again! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Berbatov. He is through here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Hazard takes control of enemies on the move. Shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Berbatov is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Takes a shot! Cleared without complication. And now they can spring out of defence. That is a little undercooked. Now it's Torres. Cafu. Pedro Neto. Bellingham. Rijkaard. Pedro Neto. And it's Bellingham. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. He's shifting through the gears here. Van Basten.
What?
For Pedro Neto. Time and again they are repelled. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Substitution on the field, number 10, Pedro Neto. Coming on the field is...
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Shot! Bellingham. And it's Isco. Isco will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Backward it goes. Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward. Rashford. Rijkaard. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very... It's Van
What a love,
Basten! Oh, the ball... Oh, what has happened here? Oh, nice touch. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders.
Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Adams. More and more pressure on the ball here. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
That's a good ball. Berbatov! Berbatov! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Adams. Araujo. And it's Koundé. And Araujo. Looking to play him in. Tries a shot! And he hits the net! Just one goal in it now! Game on! A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
Big chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Van Basten. Now it's Isco. Looking for options for movement. And this is Torres. Short changes him with that pass. Isco is the team's great visionary. And this is Van Basten. It's Van Basten! He has done it! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Substitution on the field, number 25.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on to replace him.
This has become one superb game of football.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up.
And he shoots! Goal! Celtic! Into the lead once more.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Tries to pass it through. Okazaki picks it up out wide. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁𝐀𝐋 running with the ball. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Khan needs a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Այս ինչ մուլտիկներ եք լստել։
Rijkaard.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And that's a throw-in.
Ես կուծանով հա խաղացողս։ Եկալը գնդա կապամ։ Լստել։
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Tonali can see things others simply cannot. And he is going into that little black book. Rijkaard. Back to the keeper it goes. And that's that. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps...
Ինչ ամբախտություն արա։ Արա լավ արա։ Սանուն դարա։ Ինչ էր արա։ Stay.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence
Shut
and
up,
a
says
big
Buck,
voice
shut
in the
up.
game.
And big in intensity too. Such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect of everyone, teammate and opponent alike.
Yeah, and he'll be
What's
setting the
happening
highest of
now?
standards out there, and he expects them to be met. No rest for that defence.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass
Yeah.
coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target.
Voilà.
Hakimi. I wonder what you've
Wow.
seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Serginho. Xavi Alonso.
Lüders
It's
dann
Del Piero. Tries a measured ball. No goals as yet. Turns back here, probably the best option. Roberto Carlos, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Well seen, saw that coming,
That was well played, well stopped.
and he's worked it through. He's shifting through the gears here.
Lüders what's up?
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking. Xavi Alonso, spread it left. Looking to play him in. Musiala is onto this. Cafu. Iniesta.
Lüders
That
urattal
is
ya da.
expertly dealt with.
Vad är det sagt?
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos.
Lyfter den här och startar bara.
Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Distributed tidily. And it's Iniesta. Iniesta going face-to-face with his great rival.
Eller? Wait.
Bernardo Silva. Nicely weighted ball. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Xavi Alonso. And Serginho. Del Piero.
Lüders what's up?
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was...
Vad tjocka på den samlitsar där.
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running.
no,
It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go
Nej,
beyond the
chilla
defence
bara.
like that.
Han bakåt.
This is Owen. Can he finish?
Ja, bara Lourdes får bara.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely shaped ball. Hakimi wins the duel this time. Aims beyond the defence. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really...
Climbs up big! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Iniesta. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now.
Var det gräs mot dem? Vet du vad?
And it's 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐒𝐿. Musiala. And it's Iniesta. Opts for safety. And they've switched it over to the other side. Danielson picks it up out wide.
What a
Oh,
cheat,
outsmarting him
Ali
this time. Well, that was unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Well, they're labouring their way to...
Decent chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Bernardo Silva. Well read. And the danger is averted.
Bernardo. Are bu sesler bağlı.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Danielson. Oh, well played.
What a thing,
He's taken
Alaba.
that really cleanly. Hakimi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to...
Var Allah, var hadi.
Tonali. Looking for the run. Oh, that's a key interception. Roberto Carlos. Iniesta, the ultimate schemer, the supplier-in-chief. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. He's through here. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁𝐀𝐋. And it's Roberto Carlos. Iniesta has it in a wide position. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Beckenbauer. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. The muscular approach does pay off here. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁𝐀𝐋 is the team's great visionary. And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's onto this. He's in a great position here. Great chance! And yes, it's there! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
What a march karpo, thana pizdat per kaina sene.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 21.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So we have our breakthrough.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
And he's there to make the challenge. That's a lovely, neat pass. He shifted it to the flank. Roberto Carlos delivers. And that has been cleared. It's come backwards here. Roberto Carlos.
Oh, great feat, that.
An instinctive delivery. Oh, he's been caught napped. Musiala! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Out to the left it goes.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Roberto Carlos. Great vision. Vinicius Junior looking to run onto it. Musiala. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Delivers the ball.
Aha!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Tonali. And it's
What?
Hakimi. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And here's Owen. Owen will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It is
Nice
looking like the
comfort,
end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Offside, brother.
Oh, it's a great ball here.
Aha!
They've scored! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Vay ara.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 5.
So, time for changes on both sides,
Guarda
actually.
che sanu.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Numero 4.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Rijkaard. Now it's Inzaghi.
Gena
Passing is crisp
kaptera.
and sharp.
Well,
There is a look that says it all. A
The
piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
cheetah yara.
Chiesa. Now it's Tonali. And that is that. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable.
Արեսի շպարտություններ են գրում արա։ Խաղ չխաղցե, ապշե։ Արեսի ինչ արա։ Ուր է էտի արա։ Ay Kezban.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Up he goes! Pedro Neto has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cafu. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That is lovely. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And we have our very first corner. Ajax are looking to go forward now. Now it's Hullet. And he's there to make the challenge. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Oh, well played. Still goalless. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓 going full tilt down the left. Toure spots it and intercepts. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓 is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Pedro Neto. Great vision. Interception. His positioning was spot on. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓 is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Beckham. Now it's Pedro Neto. He's found a way through. Cafu plays it in. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rijkaard is there and he can pick it up. Pedro Neto. Rijkaard. Played back in. That's a shade optimistic. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, that's fabulous. Serves up across.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's an excellent interception. Bellingham. And the counter is on. Nicely spread. Cafu. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Cafu. Pedro Neto. Beckham. Roberto Carlos, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Takes aim and crosses. That is a brilliant interception. Bellingham! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
This is their second corner of the game. They've played it short. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁. And a chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Still looking for the first breakthrough,
What a-
and it is nearly
But that's the
half-time
point
now.
the defense does.
Dunk cuts it out. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁. He's got away. Bellingham. And it's Beckham. He's having a hit. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that's definitely not his best. It's a good-looking delivery. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Corner number 3 coming up.
Lünayarak. Hiç es
And
normal
now they
ya.
can spring out of defence. And the shot! It's run loose. Oh no, what has happened here?
There will be
What a
one
goal,
more
but
added
it's young
time.
to do
That goes back to front. Cafu.
Oh, great feat that.
He's gone for goal! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
A quick reminder today.
So
that
there
smoking
was the
is
first
only
half.
allowed in areas
What an
shown
end to
on
the
this map.
half, Peter.
Thank you for your
A lot of the best
cooperation.
action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the
Just an
players.
hour.
They want more.
Shot
Let's
to
hope the
start.
game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Pedro Neto.
Bırak hiç es
Shin to
salim
shin,
ya.
bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pull it. And this is 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐄. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Looking for options for movement. Hangs in a cross,
What a kez bang.
and it's claimed by the keeper.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Hey.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And that's put paid to a promising move. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. And Beckham!
Vallahi valla.
He has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
That has not gone well. Ajax appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and
Bir
simple.
Oh, good-looking ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Neto!
Smashing save, really good save that.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Denilson.
Öyle
That
gına,
was
öyle gına,
nowhere near
öyle
his
gına.
best. And it's 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐄. Oh, red, nice interception. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐄. Well, in probably an entirely one-sided game, still up for grabs. Nothing to show for all the pressure. Nedved. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Played out wide. Roberto Carlos. Oh, played through for the wide man. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁𝐀𝐋 has it in a wide position. Roberto Carlos. And it's Beckham. And it's Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's intervened well there. Pedro Neto. Good purposeful running this. He's picked his way through. Beckham. Bellingham. Ball played for Kökçü.
Oh, really well played.
Has a shot!
Ne günde kanka eski duş şeydim onları.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Has crossed into the... Oh,
Bana
smashing
ne
it
yapar?
up.
Ne dress code numara?
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Abi
So the
çıkarsınız
fourth quarter of the game.
Ne yapıyorsun çıkarsınız?
Backward and the shot!
Öyle hiç ona
Don't you
para
just
ne
love the
yapıyorsun
level of
orada?
intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
And it's Beckham. Kökçü. And it's Bellingham.
Ora le nai vorde tabet. Le nai vorde tabet para.
Mbappe chasing after it.
Ara ku. Para ni kinta ki para.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he's managed to get free. Mbappe has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight.
Çok kısa iş falan para protest numara.
Beckham. To Nielsen. Well
Bunu
seen.
ne
Saw
arayız?
that coming.
Deli stop arayız.
And the referee brings it to a close. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
While he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant. Big chance!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh no, this does not look good. And it's played in. Oh, well played, well played. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Plenty to aim at here. Looks across and plays it in. Played out towards the right wing. Kagawa tries to pass it through. Maldini. Spread out to the left. Pedro Neto. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐎𝐁. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looking for options for movement. And he's managed to get free. Drogba. Can he finish? It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because
Nunez gets through on his own, tries a shot!
He
He scores! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And now he has two. Turkey are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Hazard. Bellingham. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Bellingham. Nicely shaped ball. Now it's Drogba. And here's Muto. Look at the space there. Oh, he's gifted it. There's the shot. Split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Conte. Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's Van Basten. And the counter is on.
Boy.
And that's gone loose. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Threads one in. Not the most accurate pass. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. In with the challenge. Has a look and place it forward. Nicely intercepted. Conte. Well, they could break here. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And that's put paid to a promising move. Played into space. And there's green grass ahead of him. And takes the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And that's another good win of the ball. Pass somewhat off target. Can he get it through? Now it's Pedro Neto. Oh, he's been flattened there. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, that's nice. Aimed beyond the defence. Out to the right. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now, can they get him away?
There will be
Tries to probe. Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Maldini. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Drogba. Oh, he's bustling through here. And the referee brings the first half to a close. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those two goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
And we're underway again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Azar. Kagawa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Defending was strong and firm. Well, that pass isn't the best. Pedro Neto. Conte looking to provide the solidity his team so need. And here's Kagawa.
Oh, really well played.
Kagawa! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Kagawa plays it short. And it's going to be another one. Corner number 2 then. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Yes, kind.
That has not gone well. Shot a goal! It's in! The second half sparked straight into life. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make.
And a chance! Really well taken goal. They have come roaring back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he is going into that little black book. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Roberto Carlos. Pedro Neto. Now he's got space here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. He's come in hard. Muto can be a real threat inside the box. Drogba. He has found the way. And the finish! Goal! Turkey! And again they hit the front. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks for business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Turkey go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That's a cute ball. Floated through. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And here's Nunez. He's having a shot! And he hits the net. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Turkey take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Maldini going full steam ahead down the left flank. And it's Kagawa. And he's intervened well there. Conte. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐎𝐓𝐁𝐀𝐋. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Bellingham. Marquinhos deals with that comfortably.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Pedro Neto providing an outlet on that flank. Hakimi. Quality ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Great ball if he can get there. And this is Drogba. Goes for a shot! Oh, he's been... And the shot! 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐎𝐿 spread it left. And he's decided to go for it. Into the arms of the goalkeeper. The final seconds now. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Kagawa. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but...
Ay yetim heli ara ucama helli me mara çeste ne var çem ya asnam. Ara ağzı hela var. Kesin içeri ara. Kaldırayım ara. Basın böyle.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Well, Filippo Inzaghi may not have the swashbuckling panache of some of his contemporaries, but his goal-scoring record, Jim, speaks for itself.
There's something that's just so wonderfully simple about his game. The run he makes, his ability to draw the ball towards him.
He's gone for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
De Bruyne is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos goes short. It's crossed into the middle. Looking for the run. Iniesta. This is promising. It's run loose here. And he's managed to get free. Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's their second corner of the game.
Wow, yeah.
They've played it short, and this is Inzaghi. Chooses to go back. Turns and goes back. Iniesta! Oh, another save.
Iniesta really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
And it's been taken short. And a chance! Wolverhampton have the chance to go the other way. No way through. Pedro Neto, lobbed in behind. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. And it's Del Piero. Now it's Luis Suarez. Kukçu gets a foot in here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. No goals as yet. That's really well manoeuvred. Good take, and is he in? It's Luis Suarez! And that was probably asking just too much.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Played out to the left flank. Played into the middle. Big header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Iniesta. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Short changes him with that pass. Danielson. Iniesta. Oh, super ball! It's not an especially good pass, that. Showing great feet there. Tries to pass it, shapes to shoot! Goal! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Pedro Neto. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Yeah.
Davids pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁𝐀𝐋𝐋.
Ploughing through the middle. Roberto Carlos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Denilson.
Cafu demonstrating his defensive quality there.
What a ball.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that's it.
Alright, that's good, Hassan.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Alright, that's gehaald was. Yeah. Zobaczyć. Policy. Huh?
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff.
We'd have no total football without him, Peter. No tiki-taka either.
One of the best of all time, some say the best. Van Basten is on his own. Now can he... Decent chance! And it's a goal! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
After 4 minutes is
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Vinicius Junior.
Now it's Cruyff, and he's lost his man here. Thuram is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁 charging forward, the ball at his feet. That is a great pick out.
What a
And
look
the
this
assistant
was.
referee rightly gives him offside. No, he's not getting his way this time. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And that's put paid to a promising move. Just eases him off the ball. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
What a slump about.
Right card. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
There
What
they
a
go,
buffet,
hunting again.
Off it.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he was quick to react. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐄. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Played in. And he was alert to it. Thuram looking to penetrate opposition lines. And that pass just didn't quite work. Thuram is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Hoisted in. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐄. And here's Thuram. Thuram! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Thuram clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use.
He gets big.
I mean, that goal. Nice goal.
They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Galatasaray grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Cruyff. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Thuram is on, and Cruyff! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Vinicius Junior. Played into space. Oh, that was vital. Rice. Cruyff. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's forced to go back. And back to the goalkeeper. Olise is having a shot! Goal! Galatasaray! And the comeback is complete! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Galatasaray get themselves into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁𝐀𝐋𝐋 is always looking to break lines. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Cruyff. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague and they look worried.
Listen. Why hope?
I think he knew immediately that he got that one wrong. The wall did its job.
It's a searching pass. That's a good ball. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Bellingham. Rijkaard simply refused to be outdone there. He is through here. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Rice taking charge of the dead ball. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Galatasaray have their second corner now. Cruyff!
And
oh, he's got that completely wrong. Roberto Carlos. Early ball out from the back. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁𝐀𝐋. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Lovely, now then. He's come in hard. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And he's picked it up out wide. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Roberto Carlos gets... And the referee brings the first half to a close. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And a quick reminder today to please take all litter bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Substitution on the field.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, he's Thuram! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Thuram duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Galatasaray take a 2-goal lead, and a shot! And the lead is extended still further. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Galatasaray grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁𝐀𝐋 kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now, who's going to be first to this? Roberto Carlos going full tilt down the left. Vinicius Junior.
No risk, take him out.
Well, the defence
Get up,
just
Kenny.
about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it tries a shot! And it's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he's managed to get free.
Well,
that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Can he get onto this? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rice. Rijkaard. And Bastoni. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. And he goes cross-field. No, that was never going to make it. Vinicius Junior. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's got away. Nicely aimed pass. Now that's well seen too. And it's Bellingham. Back into the middle. Pedro Neto. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's being urged to shoot. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Vinicius Junior. And here's 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐎𝐿. Van Basten. And that has been cleared.
مختار شون طول کاری نه کافه بیزو چه نسیم طول هینگ بکرم مت پاوزه تا بر بیارم مثل زمان چکار طول کشونه watch خار پرت لخوابه این چه
And that's it. That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator.
Aradı. Разрешил.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's shot? 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁! And one more try! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And Baston at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Totti. It's a little off target. Spread it left. He's picked his way through. Danielson.
Yeah.
We always look the favourite there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's gone searching crossfield. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Played through for the wide man. Danielson is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁. Now it's Cruyff, Neymar, Chiellini.
There they go, hunting
Cruyff.
again.
And a chance! And he hits the net. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And here's Cruyff. Brilliantly cut out. Bellingham. And that has left him in a heap. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁 is the team's great visionary. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Danielson. He's found a way through.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Danielson.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
No outsmarting him this time. Decent progress down the left. And it's Totti. Cruyff.
Offside.
He's having a go! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. He's had a shot! And he comes up trumps again. Madrid have their second corner now. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Madrid have their third corner. That's a decent clearance. Messi. Rodri. Threads one in. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁𝐀𝐋. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓. That has been slung wide. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Totti is fouled. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Well, that is one way to stop him. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁𝐀𝐋. Oh, that's fabulous. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁𝐃. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁𝐃 stood his ground strongly. And he's searching. Oh, shooting! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, sweet feet. Danielson. Totti. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. And we are up to the break.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Here's the whistle then to start the second half. And here's Neymar. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓. 𝐄𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐒. Goes looking wide. Not the most accurate pass. Koeman. Rodri. Oh, red. Nice interception. And it's Rodri. And he's in on goal. And that is expertly dealt with. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓. He can run onto that. Koeman cuts it out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, he's given it away. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. Beckenbauer with the slide tackle there. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Neymar. De Bruyne. So we've reached the hour mark. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he opts to go forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
अरे shot it सारा.
Great vision.
केरम.
And it's been played through.
अरे हूँ मैं
Madrid have reclaimed it.
सारा फिर आ रहा.
And we're not going to make any further progress now.
अरे खींच ना कमित.
Madrid finding their passes. De Bruyne. Danielson receives it in a wide position. Danielson going face to face with his great rival. Totti. Cafu kept his eye on it, and he's there. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐎𝐿. De Bruyne caresses it for... Gets his head on
अरे
it!
बरने सारा.
Split-second reaction.
Van Basten really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Roberto Carlos goes short. And it's Roberto Carlos. Played in with purpose. Takes a shot!
अरे लॉब अरे दूर जेक कोशिश.
Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Pinches it off him. Roberto Carlos. Ball played for 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐿. Now it's De Bruyne.
अरे लॉब really. अरे
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Deftly out wide. Cafu.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
अरे
He's had
shit.
it nicked away.
अरे इसका नॉब का है सब मतलब वो गाड़ी से जार थी घर.
Corner number 2 then.
अरे छोड़ इस पास
There's a probing ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
वाह खरा.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now, can they get him away? De Bruyne. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐿. De Bruyne.
वाह खरा.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
अरे देखो अरे मैच तक हम तब.
Crunching tackle. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Danielson. Well, that's a dangerous ball. He gets
Oh,
it.
but it's सारा.
It's in! And again they hit the front. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire
What
to
a
stick
thing.
to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
अरे नहीं ना यार.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
1 minute added time.
And he's picked it up out wide.
अरे तू रहा.
Totti. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Played out to the left flank. That's an excellent interception.
Az dip करेंगे.
And that will be it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats.
Si merras per jogo, mas... Essa não. Ótimo. Կանտենը լավն էր արեն մեկ արա։ Տենց աներ էլի արա, ինչ կլնե կռիս։ Kosovo. Լավ, ինձ է թոմունը։ Վահ։ Ծախից Ռոնալդինոն աչից բեստ է։
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Well, we're on the way.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? Ambitious, but just off target.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Pedro Neto.
Eta.
Over to the other side.
Well spotted.
Roberto Carlos goes on a charge down the left. Thuram did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
He has found the way through. Shapes to shoot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now it's 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐻𝐿. Bellingham. It's a really well-measured ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Played out towards the right wing. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bellingham. Still goalless. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. That is a little undercooked.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And a chance!
What's this bunch?
Goal! Arsenal! The breakthrough strike! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Van Basten. Spread out to the left, to Nielsen.
Very nicely done. Now it's 𝐄𝐅𝐻𝐿.
There's no flag. He's come in hard. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Look, the only way of becoming more aware, Peter, is by lifting your head and realising who's where around you.
Pedro Neto with the delivery. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well read, nice interception. Bellingham. And that pass just didn't quite work. Not much subtlety about that challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. No, he's not getting past him there. Knocks it out wide.
Ronaldinho really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's found a way through. Great shot! Goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁𝐀𝐋. Out to the left it goes.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Vitinha makes the interception. Oh, easy pickings there. De Bruyne. And that'll be the last act of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information provided by the local police. Substitution on the field.
And the second half gets underway.
I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devil.
And the shot! Lovely take, but that is where it stops.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Incoming delivery. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁𝐀𝐋. That has been slung wide. Raúl. That is good alertness. Raúl.
That was lovely, that.
Yeah.
Thuram. Now, can they get him away? Best. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁𝐾. And it's Bellingham. Crunching tackle. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's Van Basten!
Oh,
he looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And he's certainly onside here.
Offside.
Oh, he's managed to get himself
Չեմ կարող
offside.
մտուց ընդունեմ գնդակը որ տալիս
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ronaldinho moves wide and looking to get onto this. Rijkaard. Some resolute defending there. Best. Big chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Best demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just...
Pedro Neto! And what a quick to recover this. He's going to be disappointed with that. Beckenbauer does well to get it back. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get on the end of this? Raul receives it in a wide position. Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁. And here's 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁. Shot at goal!
What?
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Can he get onto this? Pedro Neto. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Just about up to 75 minutes. And he welcomes it in. And he shoots! Van Basten! What a goal! What a player! He's got himself an absolute peach. They're back within reach. Simplicity itself.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
It's Van Basten! Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Driving on and making good progress. Nice looking ball. Maldini makes the interception. Pedro Neto. And it's 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐄. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐄. Good, strong midfield running here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Well, they're really trying hard to change the complexion of this game, and surely it's only a matter of time before they can grab a goal. They're absolutely pounding away to get it. It's superb effort.
Moves wide and looking to get onto this. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Excellent interception. Oh, that's a key interception. Calafiori.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on.
Offside.
Now there's a shoot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Decent chance! And he was there to get a vital touch. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten.
Քեզիբան։ Քեզիբան։ Արի էլի այս ինքը համահանում ապրել։ Да. Խաղթողը պետք չէր, вообще կարան սաղին ռադարը։ Երկոտ խաղթող վերցին։
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then.
Kaká in the side, just about as box office as it gets.
Yeah, I totally agree. He, in many ways,
And he's let fly! Gave it a go, but off target.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Probing pass.
No luck with that dink over the top.
Ball's gone out of play. And it's 𝐄𝐅𝐻𝐿𝐻. Searching pass he's played there.
And this is Van Basten.
Van Basten!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. It's a good-looking delivery. Koku tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence.
Yeah.
And that's gone loose. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Pedro Neto.
That pass isn't the best. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Manchester United! First blood drawn! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Clipped into space. Shot a goal! He scored! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Berbatov. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And there's the clearance. That'll be a throw. Howson. Schmeichel punts it upfield. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁𝐀𝐋𝐋. Played right into his path. Shot, surely! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Shevchenko has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Danielson getting this one clear. Now it's crossed into the middle.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And he was alert to it. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Pedro Neto, he is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁𝐀𝐋𝐋. Kaká. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. And now the breakaway. Danielson will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Shevchenko. He's having a go. Oh, bang on target.
Well, это сейчас густели, ара.
And they've
got a throw. Вообще, ара.
Manchester United clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Isco going face-to-face with his great rival. Danielson. Roberto Carlos. Albert Ferrer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pedro Neto. And it's Kukçu. Over to the left. Van Basten.
What a lob.
And he's straight offside.
Offside. Sober adam, zamanları çiğneyelim. Aha!
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
He's in plenty of space here. And claimed it back swiftly. Danielson.
There will be 3
برای این
minutes
چانه
added
بالا
time.
گیرم
Shevchenko.
با خود بره برا
𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁. He's gone for goal!
برمت برا
𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁. Kaka. Can he get it through? Oh, that's clever. Cafu cuts it out. There's the whistle for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. That is ended up in no man's land. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁 threads one in. He's looking wide. In with the challenge. Tries to pass it through. Albert Ferrer defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Isco. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That's an imaginative pass. Pedro Neto. Cocu simply refused to be outdone there. Kaká. He's on it. Can he get away? And it's made. He's having a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Manchester United take the lead. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Oh, well played, well played. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's fantastic! It's a beauty! He's got himself an absolute peach. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Substitution.
Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he's well positioned here. Tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So we have a breakthrough. Now, how will things develop from here? Oh, it's come loose. 𝐄𝐅𝐻𝐿 driving forwards. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Substitution.
Well, I think
in
the
progress.
alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Great chance here from position A1.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
Roberto Carlos! Tremendous from Roberto Carlos! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the lead lasts no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁𝐀𝐋 is there, and he can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for a runner. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto takes control of it and he's on the move. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
What for?
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Somewhat off target. Ambitious ball here. And he was quick to react. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Aimed beyond the defence.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's Mateos. Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 8.
لا برای چی شاکا ساز میکنه برای میاد پاس نورمال چطور آخه چی دماغ
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Manchester United take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
6 added minutes.
And he's there to belt it away. But they've got it again. Danielson has it in a wide position. And now they can clear their lines. Kaka. Now that looks a decent ball. Kaka plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And that's that.
Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence.
Ay ya, lısıran ara burası. Turktu gir arasana. Kesme turist çıkar mı? Չգիտեմ, ապես սրան եմ կրվում, պատկից եմ ես խոսքի խաղացող գա նորմալ։ Լույբոյ սախալ պասը գոլ կլմի։ Տալիս եմ իրան պասերը, յութմող գոլ է։ Hadi xağar, zızbıt şiddular.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Good ball, good take. And the cross comes in, and the keeper gets his hands on it. Now that looks a decent ball. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. De Bruyne calmly anticipates. A lack of adventure up to now, just no breakthrough. Van Basten, and here's De Bruyne. De Bruyne showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Roberto Carlos is the guilty. It's a quick one. Nicely weighted ball. Played into the middle. It's a mighty effort! No, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Roberto Carlos, very much a man of this moment. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Pedro Neto puts his foot on the gas, and this is 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐻𝐿. Shevchenko was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's in a great position here. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Roberto Carlos. 𝐄𝐅𝐻𝐿. Rijkaard. And it's Bellingham.
What is Ciccano?
De Bruyne.
𝐄𝐅𝐻𝐿
is the team's great visionary. And it's 𝐄𝐅𝐻𝐿. Tries to pass it through. Vinicius Junior gets into a good position. Fenerbahce are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
𝐄𝐅𝐻𝐿.
What a chest, Ali.
Pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
𝐄𝐅𝐻𝐿 really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
What a love.
Pedro Neto is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's De Bruyne. Cafu. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's a good ball out wide. And here's Messi. Beckham with the cross.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
De Bruyne. Knocks it into space. There's the whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Good night.
Aimed beyond the defence. Messi. Cafu is one whose deliveries we all know about. Pedro Neto looks to get on the end of this. And it's 𝐄𝐿𝐻𝐿. Can he get it through? Pedro Neto. 𝐄𝐅𝐻𝐿. Now it's Inzaghi. That has been slung wide. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's picked his way through. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, delightful ball. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. Roberto Carlos. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. 60 minutes played. Here's a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Pedro Neto. Cafu. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos goes short. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Roberto Carlos with the short one. That's good play. Oh, it's played into the area. Maldini deals with that comfortably. Bright card. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Now it's Hullet. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Hullet. Zanetti. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Hullet actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Beckham, the regular corner taker. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the shot! That could turn out to be a huge goal.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Fenerbahce have taken the lead.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he's there to make the challenge. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he's forced to go back. No, again there's no way through. Ambitious ball here. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Shifted it to the flank. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, smashing header! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substitution for Fenerbahce, number 20, Messi.
So here comes the substitution.
Number 6,
and that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
What might be done here, Peter? I don't see there being enough time for them to...
Decent chance!
Number 24.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Desperate defending required here.
Nee, Carlos not.
That's a decent clearance. Neymar has it out wide and in space. And now they can spring out of defence. Good ball over the top. Schneid. Big chance!
There will be 3 minutes.
And he's there to clear it. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's onto this. Pedro Neto is herring after that one. Robson. Now it's Mbappe. Hullet. And he's got the beating of his man. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick.
Ay Kezban.
Well, I think the technical challenge is doable. This could depend on the amount of power.
Hullet. Coming on the field is number 5.
Cruyff! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped.
Sorry.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No.
Հանեք գցե Գեորգ դիվիզիոն պրծեկելի ինչ եք ուզում աղբեր։ Նարը Պաշտպանում դնենք հրալավ։ Սոբոսլայ խոսքը։
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. So Dida between the sticks for this one, widely recognised, as we all know, Jim, to be one of the great keepers from Brazil.
The Big Easy, for me. There was indeed a time in his career where he was considered as being one of the best, Peter, if not the very best. You don't have a career like his unless you're quite special.
And he's had it nipped away. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely shaped ball. That has not gone well. Oh, this looks sharp. Looking to play him in. Now it's Mbappe. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the open. Bullet! Szoboszlai calmly anticipates. Pinches it off him. Oh, that's superb. Oh, that's neat. Rodri. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. De Bruyne. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Chance! Oh, that's just stunning!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Bastia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Mbappe. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, good take, and Hullet! It's hit the upright. Isco.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Neymar is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking for options for movement. Roberto Carlos. Denilson.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's found a way through. Denilson. Oh, that's nice. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Can he get onto this? Isco. Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rodri. Makalele charging forward, the ball at his feet. And it's Rodri. Nice looking ball. Oh, that was vital. No way through. And here's Makalele. Pedro Neto. And it's Bellingham.
Shit.
That pass isn't the best. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Pedro Neto really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
De Bruyne. Bayer. Pedro Neto. And it's Bellingham. For De Bruyne. And the pass is intercepted. Played out to the left flank. Denilson. That's very neat. Denilson will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And it's Bellingham. Spread out to the left. Denilson. Played in by Denilson. Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's shifting through the gears here. Szoboszlai, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's in a good position here. Goes for a shot! And he gets rid in a hurry.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place
There
to
will
block
be
it.
1
I bet you the
minute at a
keeper's
time.
very relieved. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's been won straight back. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on
Please join
after the
me
break.
in wishing all the best for members.
It's a dress.
Isco, that has been slung wide. Crossed into the middle. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Isco. Can he get on the end of this? Danielson is in a really good position out wide. And that is expertly dealt with.
Nu știu, bă, pasăre.
Neymar, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Danielson. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That's a decent clearance. Pedro Neto! A real chance and a real let-off.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And that has put paid to that. And it's Neymar. Maldini, always a very imposing presence at the back. Oh, played through for the wide man. And he's managed to get free. Cross goes in there. Real chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe was offering a wry smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He rises! He will be livid with himself.
Rodri clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Beckenbauer with the foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And here's Makalele. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And here's Mbappe. Pull it. Takes a shot. He scored. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Bastia are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and
the shot! Off the post! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And the lead is extended still further. Mbappe duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Bullish header! Really well taken goal. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did it.
Problem չկա, էլի կգանք։ Ըստ absurd է, կարա ոնց գցում ազինազինա, ոնց չգիտեմ ինչ է կատարվում ախպեր։ Вообще չեմ պատկերացնում ինչա կատարվում։ Կախել է, աննասումն էլ արա։ Ինչ էր ալնում։ Ay kez be. Aynı xi kağıt zara, sens lağız da bekliyorum.